Wagwan people thems. So my last video, I reacted to my Patreon member Sarita, who recommended and requested listening to the Prince of Egypt part of the London West End, the kind of the Broadway musical show Bonanza, and it was like a 7-minute clip of a song called Deliver Us, and it was just, yeah, it made me want to go and watch the musical, to be honest. And I haven't really thought about there being a musical before then, even though obviously the Prince of Egypt is quite, the soundtrack, Whitney and Mariah within like the lead song of that, is quite musical, I guess. It didn't really cross my mind, but yeah, it was really, really awesome. And on the back of that, I was like, oh, might it be good to listen to a little bit of Whitney and Mariah? Now, I've not actually seen this performance in a while. I have seen it, but it's been a very, very, very long time that I watched it, and I feel like my favorite Whitney Christmas song is "Send the Little Lamb to the Mighty King. Do you hear what I hear?" And I've listened to that already, so I'm like, I can't listen to that again. So I can, but I can't react to it again, really. Whereas this, it's been long enough that I don't really, I remember them wearing white, but I don't remember more than that. I know they also did a version of this on Oprah as well. But this one looks really good, so we're gonna go for this one. So yeah, this is Whitney Houston and Mariah Carey singing "When You Believe" live. I think it's at some kind of award show, I think. Oh, the Oscars? Oh, the Oscars. Ooh. This is like a big deal.
Many nights we prayed with no proof anyone could hear. In our hearts, a hopeful song we barely understood.
Wow.
Now we are not afraid, although we know there's much to fear. We were moving mountains along before we knew we could. Yes. In this time of fear, when we're so often cruising away, hope seems like the summer birds too swiftly flown away. And now I'm standing here, my heart's so full I can't explain, seeking faith and speaking words I never thought I'd say. There can be miracle when you believe.
listen, people might not believe me yet. People might not believe me when I get chills, like, but when I do, it feels. I don't care what anybody wants to tell me, yeah? I don't care. Like, you cannot tell me, yeah, when you put up a Whitney Houston and a Mariah Carey duet, yeah, that like anybody else, as sick as they might be, is doing the same magic. It might still be magic. It might be a whole fantabuloso Willy Wonka chocolate factory, all the stars amazing. Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's still not Whitney and Mariah. I saw someone say to me that in the comments, because I'm a big Glennis Grace fan. I was like, I think she is so amazing. Like I remember putting on my TikTok like this time last year probably. Like, she's the most Whitneyest Whitney since Whitney. And people were going mad, being like, what are you talking about? I was like, well, okay. As someone was saying in the comments recently that, like, she's better than Whitney. And I'm like, look, I love me some Glennis as well, yeah. I do. I really do. But to say she's better than Whitney, I don't know about all of that. I don't know about all of that. All I do know is watching that duet of those two gave me goosebumps. And listen, I'm an open-minded guy. Do you know what I mean? Like, so, you know, I am prepared to be convinced otherwise. Do you know what I mean? Like, if there's anyone out there who thinks, and I know that Gabrielle did a version, but I'm strictly talking about duets here. Like a duet of two amazing vocalists that can do this song justice. If you know someone like that, I beg you put it in the comments and I will react to it, because for me, that was something special. They looked elegant. Like, look at the staging. Look at all the bright white lights. Do you know what I mean? It looks sick. Then the choir comes out with the synchronized choir moves. Like, dude, it was sick. That was amazing, absolutely amazing. And what I love about it the most is, for the longest time, they were pitted against each other. Like, you know, there's lots of videos online you can watch, and it's like, you know, what I think of her? I don't think of her. Do you know what I mean? And it's like, yeah, but she probably wasn't trying to be shady, but probably just sick to death of people being like, so what do you think of Mariah Carey? What do you think of Whitney Houston? And it's like, yo, they don't. And for these two absolute, like, Trinity divas, yeah, to come together on a track, I just think it's just so beautiful. And when she takes Mariah's hand and they're singing together, like they're singing together. No one's trying to out-sing anybody. Everyone's playing to their strengths of what makes them who they are. Mariah's doing her whistles and her runs, and Whitney's doing her power and her runs. And it's all just so complimentary. It's such a beautiful union of sound. It's great. I really enjoyed that. And that's why when Whitney passed and Mariah was like, genuinely upset, it was like, these guys were friends, man. Do you know what I mean? They were friends. It's just really heartwarming, and it's just really nice to hear a little bit of Whitney. And obviously I've heard a little bit of Mariah already this Christmas, but it's nice to just hear a little bit of Whitney over the festive period. I'm trying to think if there's any other Whitney Christmas-esque song. I reacted to Joy to the World already. I don't know if she did "Oh Come On You Faithful." I know she had like a Christmas album, but I'm talking more like, and I did enjoy that album, to be fair, but that was kind of later on. I'm kind of thinking of anything more in like her vocal prime days, like the "Do You Know What I Hear" days, because that was. I may even react to that again. It's just so colossal when you think of vocals and sustained notes and power and like just Christmas all over me. Do you know what I mean? Just Christmas all over me. It's amazing. Well, I'd love to know what you guys thought of this. So if you did enjoy it, then please do drop me a like and subscribe. That would be amazing. And again, I do have a YouTube membership, which I'm trying to grow. So I'd love for any support with that. That'd be lovely. And again, it's just a great way to kind of support the channel, so I can keep getting content out to you guys. And I've also got a a Patreon. I tell you, I don't know what is in this rum cream liqueur apart from the rum and the liqueur, but it's definitely slowing my roll. Yeah, if you would like to kind of jump on that'd be great as well. There's lots of perks for you, and again, it's just another great way to support the channel, really. So I would really appreciate it. But for now, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you on the next one.